Look at that, the whole fence got knocked down. Oh boy. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy, and if you're wondering why there's a yellow wall behind me, it's because, well, we've started here in the living room, and Zorro's already being crazy because he's not used to me filming in front of him. He's used to me filming him, but not filming in front of him. Hey, stop jumping. But anyways, today's a little bit weird. I'm probably just gonna post this as like an extra video. He keeps jumping on me. Basically, there's been like crazy winds and everything. Hey, calm down. There's been like crazy winds today, and well, it was a little bit last night, and it's like destroyed everything. But I just thought I'd show you guys because it's a little bit different than what I normally post, but it'll still be cool to see. And oh my gosh, trying to film while this guy's like wrestling me, it's hard. He weighs like over 60 pounds now, so he's quite a bit to deal with. Jeez, dude, look at you. He's killing me right now. Yeah, see, he doesn't even want to go in the yard anymore because, I mean, you guys can see it's pretty windy, but if you guys actually look pretty close, you can see all these needles here. None of this was here yesterday, so obviously all this got blown off the trees, which isn't bad at all. But it's just interesting, and you can see like a bunch of stuff is like all throughout the yard that wasn't here before, because like just like garbage and everything is getting blown from other places. I don't even, like, half this stuff I don't know where it came from. I mean, that is his play shoe, but the other stuff, it's pretty weird. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not walking out, it keeps like randomly raining a little bit, and this camera's not exactly waterproof. But yeah, he's still like, he won't even move. He won't go down because he's kind of scared because it's super windy. Something new, you can see those little white spots in his fur. That's hail. Very little hail, but it is hail nonetheless. And thank you, Zorro, for having really black fur that catches stuff so that we could catch that on camera. Because, yeah, you can see another little one here on the porch thing. But are you gonna come inside or not? Or are you just gonna stare there? He probably loves it because, like, it's super cold today, so this is like perfect weather for him. This probably feels like super comfortable for him. Ooh, well, normally this is the part of the video where we take the Supra out, but the power's also out. So the Supra is just gonna chill in the garage, and we're gonna drive the Raptor, which isn't bad at all, because if there's a tree in the middle of the road, we can just drive over it with the Raptor, whereas the Supra, I mean, that wouldn't exactly work. Looking here at the yard here, it looks like we got pretty lucky. It's just mostly like tree stuff that's fallen down, so nothing has gotten damaged, which is nice. The hammock, I mean, this is the most important part, is the hammock is still intact. But, I mean, yeah, nothing fell. Nothing has fallen, so I think we're like pretty good. This here is always covered like that, so this is normal. But yeah, it looks like just tree branches. And look at that. The Raptor, nothing hit it. We got lucky, guys. It's probably the tree. Like, that tree has really deep roots, so it's not going to fall, but it's literally probably the tree is the reason why it hasn't gotten hit by anything. Well, let's start her up and hopefully the radio's not on, because then we get copyrighted. Raptor! But I just want to give you guys reference. The other day, it was 100 degrees. Like, literally 100 degrees the other day. And, wait. No, wait. I forgot where the temperature is on the Raptor. I haven't driven the car in a while, so, like, I forgot where the temperature is, and I've got my air conditioning seat on, the air conditioning on. Okay, it's 44 degrees outside. So it was literally 100 degrees just the other day on Sunday, and now it's 44 degrees. Like, that's how big of a temperature swing we've had. So, I mean, I don't know if any cleanup's been done, but it looks like the neighborhood I live in has fared pretty well so far. People have been sending me in pictures of other places. I'll put those later in the video when we kind of talk about it. But, like, we're doing good over here so far. Other places in Utah have not fared so well. Like, one of the pictures you guys will see, a tree like completely destroyed a house, which is really sad, but we're doing good here. Oh boy, fatality right there, little tree. There's actually a bunch of stuff in here. That one looks like just the branch off of a tree. Sorry, this is gonna be a bunch of like broken up clips, but it looks like we've got some stuff to look at here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is crazy. Like, look how big that one is. And over there on the other side too. There's a lot of stuff that fell down over here. Look at that, the whole fence got knocked down. Oh boy. Man, this is such a peaceful drive. Seeing fences knocked down. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Went over a bump. Yeah, look at that. That's not too bad, but geez. Where's that one guy? That's a lot of damage on the freaking commercials. So if you guys are wondering exactly what happened, it was basically just a storm system from my knowledge that had hurricane force winds. So like if you live on the East Coast especially, then you're super familiar with this because you guys get hit by hurricanes all the time, sadly. If you're on the West Coast, then you still get like crazy winds that are super fast like this. So you're familiar with that all the time. But here in Utah, since it's like in the middle of the continent, this almost never happens. And so like the infrastructure isn't ready for this. And so you have a lot of stuff that's built that isn't built to withstand high-speed winds, and then also a lot of trees, especially you guys will see as like I'm talking about this, all the pictures that I'm posting, a lot of these trees just aren't meant to withstand all that. So there's a ton of trees that are uprooted and just a lot of stuff that's destroyed. So even though like, especially if you live on the East Coast, like Florida, Texas, all those areas, more Florida than anything else, then like you guys are like, oh, this is just a cakewalk. But again, the buildings here aren't really meant for it, so it just kind of destroys everything. And it's not horrible, but it's not great. And if you guys are wondering where I'm at my sister's place because I have no power and I need Wi-Fi to upload videos for you guys. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll get that finished, and then once I go back, I'll go back a different route to see if I can find anything else that's crazy, because there's just one area that's like covered in trees where there's a bunch of like mansions, and so we'll see if like any of the mansions got damaged. My guess, probably. We'll see what happens though. But we are officially done bumming the Wi-Fi. I just uploaded every possible video I could to Facebook, so I'm finally like caught up on Facebook, and hopefully we'll hit 10,000 followers there soon. But as you can see, still 46 degrees outside, absolutely freezing because of the wind chill. Now that it's getting towards nighttime, as you can see, the sun's gonna be going down pretty soon. The wind chill is pretty rough, so I bet with wind chill, it feels closer to about like 30 degrees, if that makes sense, just with how cold that is. And look at the mileage, 11101, a little bit more and we'll have like all ones. I'll try to get that in video, but sorry if I forget. I do not know how I missed this earlier, but that tree is literally on the power line. Oh my goodness. Like, look how big that tree is too. So like these cars will be driving by for reference. That's a massive tree that they took out, or that the wind took out, I mean. Man, who needs landscapers to trim your trees when you can just have the wind just get rid of all of it for you? And that person has a couch on a trailer. But yeah, who needs landscapers? We'll just have the wind just trim everything for us. This is the area with like the massive houses, or it's pretty close to the area, it's just down there, but I don't really notice anything, so I don't think anything crazy happened over here, to be honest. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but we tried to find death and destruction. I mean, you can see there's a bunch of stuff on the side of the road here, but that's about it. It doesn't seem like that many trees fell down. It looks like it was mostly in downtown Salt Lake area that it got really bad. So like the further south, the less damage, the more north, more damage. Like look at that by the church, boom. Well, we are back and everything is intact. Obviously just have a little bit of debris in the driveway, but that's pretty much my fault, because a lot of times when I like trim these trees, I just kind of throw it in there instead of throwing it away. So yeah, kind of my fault on that one. But super thankful that like nothing happened to the Raptor, because I wasn't able to capture this on camera since I was on a road where I was driving and there was like people behind me, people in front of me, and so I couldn't just like randomly stop. But there was legit a car that was like completely smashed by a tree. And so obviously I parked the Raptor under a tree, and there's a bunch of trees in the front yard. And so thank goodness none of these trees fell over, because we could have had the Raptor destroyed or something in the house. Like you guys saw in that picture earlier in the video with the freaking house like completely obliterated by a tree. So thankful that none of that happened. But hopefully this wind calms down so I can get car reviews done. If it doesn't, I'll still figure it out. There's always a way. I'll always figure out a way to get things done. But more importantly, let's see if the power is finally on. I don't think it is, because I just don't. But let's at least see. Well, as you can see, it's super dark in here and Zorro's running around. But moment of truth, still doesn't work. He's being such a spaz. I have the camera's brightness turned all the way up so you guys can see like how the brightness is turned all the way up. And yeah, that's how dark it is. You still can't like see anything. Hey everyone, it is the next day, and as you can see, well, the power is back on. So the power is only off for about 24 hours, which really isn't bad at all. So thank you, Rocky Mountain Power, for getting the power back on soon. And you know what that means? That means we can finally drive the Supra again. I finally got my official plates, but the temp tag doesn't expire to the 13th. So I'm not going to put the plates on until later today. But more exciting news for the Supra. This is a sneak peek. The vinyl has finally been found for the roof and for the side and potentially for the ground effects, like the right template. So that's going to be ordered in. And since we're waiting for that to come in, I am not going to be taking in the Supra today to get it modified. I'm actually going to be taking it in next week on Tuesday. We're getting something fixed at the top end of the car. I can't really talk about what it is. It's just there's something on the top end of the car that's getting fixed. And then we're going to be doing the roof and the side again. So we're going to take off the vinyl there, redo that. And then the whole front bumper is going to get redone. So we're going to take off the vinyl, do paint protection film on the front end, and then rewrap it. You guys know what's happening there, but it'll be super exciting. And then after I deal with paying quarterly taxes for the business, then we'll go back into modifying the Supra. So I'll probably wait till like next month to start spending money in the car again because, yeah, quarterly taxes suck. That's all I have to say. Like, they suck. And so, yeah. And I don't know what else to say. I'm going to go review some cars today. The power's on. Life is good. If you guys remember that picture from earlier in the video with that tree that fell over, I mean, it was a pine tree like this one. And, I mean, a couple things could have happened. First off, it obviously could have fallen on the Raptor, which, I mean, that would have been sad because bye-bye Raptor. Or if it fell to the side, it would have fallen in the garage. And then it would have been bye-bye Supra. So thank goodness that didn't happen because we either could have lost the garage and the Supra or we could have lost the Raptor. And we didn't lose either, which is good. So I need more runtime in today's video. So unsolicited dog content on an automotive channel. That's what we're all about. You guys can see I got a couple more here. We're just gonna throw them and have him find it. Hey Zorro. Trust me, he'll find it every time. Look at all these needles. All of these fell from the tree. Just gonna throw another one. Leave in the comment section below if you can see where it lands. Okay, that one was way too easy. Okay, what about this one? That was also too... You could literally see it bounce in the camera. He looks so funny when he eats. Maybe I should just start like a dog channel just for Zorro. It'll just be his daily activities. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, he's just over 60 pounds now. It's pretty big, but he's gonna get a lot bigger. Ooh! Oh, every time. You always gotta go for the camera. Crikey. What are you doing, Zorro? I think he's found all of them. So at this point, sit. That's not a sit, that's a jump. Yes, I just threw with my left hand. Gosh, you're bad at that, Zorro. Come on. He's the worst fetch dog ever. Can I have the ball? Can I have the ball? He's like, no. No ball for you. Can I have the ball? He's like, no. Look, he's literally sitting on it so that I can't get it. He's pretty quick. It's kind of like a gallop. Okay, Zorro, we're gonna go now. We have enough run time in today's video that we don't need any. We don't have any use for you anymore. So, bye.